are following around baboon troops throughout Africa because believe it or not, baboons are pretty messy eaters. Water. They leave behind a lot of fruit, and then I figured out that they can just follow behind them and eat up all the leftovers. You guys might also be able to catch a glimpse of our red river hogs in that habitat. That's what Pumbaa is from the Lion King. In case you guys didn't know.
Kumba.
Next, we're going to be hiking to the open grasslands of the Serengeti, and it's kind of recognized by sometimes you can tell I'm so sorry, guys, but I am going to try my best. In the back, all the way back to that back corner, you're going to see some lesser kudu moving around. They're not called lesser because we love them less, because they're a little smaller than the greater kudu.
T, say hi to YouTube.
Right there resting in the southern part of the stream is one of our secretary birds. That's a raptor species, a lot like hawks and eagles. There's another one standing on two sticks off to the right-hand side.
Today it was called.
And they that remind scientists of how secretaries would wear pens and pencils in their hair while they work. We also have another pair of lapid-faced vultures over here by the baobab tree, along with some other scavengers called the marabou storks. That's those tall birds with dark flight feathers and bald
Oh, look at that.
heads.
That looks like, oh my gosh, look. He was picking it up, but...
Their food, and because of that really odd behavior, not actually inhabit areas of Africa that are prone to wildfires.
Oh.
Now, I did briefly mention that baobab tree, but it definitely deserves another mention because it's also known as the tree of life in Africa. It helps sustain a lot of the native peoples and species that live there. In fact, people will turn to it in times of drought because it can hold gallons of water at one time and become a life-saving source for them. Where animals are, going to kind of just use the tree as a tree. From birds that will nest in the branches, to fruit bats that will pollinate the flowers and drink the nectar, to baboons that will pick the fruit off the trees and leave the trail behind for the Nyala, and even elephants have been known to cut down the smaller trees and actually
Water.
Now, as we come around the bend, you guys are going to be able to glimpse down into our chimpanzee habitat, where we have a 3-generational troop of eight chimps here. And our youngest is the Shindy. We currently see him hitching a ride on the back of his other friends down there. And his mother, Ramona, is climbing down from the tree to not be too far behind, just like any mother would not want to be too far from their toddler. And while you guys might see them do some pretty crazy things sometimes, the one thing you're never going to actually see them do is monkey around. And that's because they aren't monkeys. They're great apes. And the difference is that monkeys are always going to have some kind of tail, where great apes like chimpanzees, orangutans, bonobos, and gorillas. Chimpanzees are actually our closest relative in the animal kingdom. They share 98% of their genes with us. And this can be seen in a lot of the different behaviors they display, from using tools with their opposable thumbs, to foraging for food with friends and family, and even doing things like holding hands and making funny faces at each other.
I saw the baby was running away and the mom tried to catch it.
As we descend into the rainforest of Rwanda, the first species you guys are going to see are Africa's largest reptiles, the Nile crocodiles. They're resting down there. And while they might look like they're being a little bit lazy, they're actually just doing what they do best because they're ambush predators. So they like to lay in wait for some tasty prey to walk by before they snap it up in their jaws.
We didn't see this.
They also happen to one thing that they live in the coolest place in the planet. Really, they're just
We seen the
into
other
it.
one, alligators.
As we move further into the wetlands, you guys are going to see a pair of cranes in the next habitat. These are wattle cranes, appropriately named for the wattle they have beneath their neck. It's kind of like a turkey's, but theirs is actually covered with white feathers.
Everybody love Kung Fu.
Now, birds with wattles can use them for a variety of different reasons, but it's mainly to make their calls even louder than they normally would. And that's for letting other animals know that predators are nearby, or in the case for these birds, they actually will use them to try to attract a mate. Because wattle cranes are monogamous, which means once they find their mate, they mate for life.
Sausage.
If you guys had difficulty seeing any of those species, like the chimps, the crocs, or the cranes, or maybe you wanted to take a closer look, I do recommend walking the gorilla trail after your safari today, where you can see those species and a variety of others, along with the gorillas that it was named after. In fact, if you head into the Gorilla Conservation Research Station, you can learn a lot of really cool and interesting facts about gorillas, like why they have such very large nostrils. Gorillas have huge noses and huge nostrils, and this is actually because they also have very large fingers.
Water.
Now you guys might have thought that joke was funny, but I promise you, it's not. You can also learn a lot about the different conservation efforts that are going on trying to save this species, because gorillas are endangered in the wild. So a lot of funding goes towards things like anti-poaching efforts, daily monitoring of their habitat, and trying to regain the land they've been losing over the years. These are things like deforestation.
Water.
As we leave the rainforest, you guys are going to be crossing over the Giants of the Savannah entrance, where if you head that direction, you can see the largest species we have, like our beautiful elephants, our large feline predators like our lions and our cheetahs. You can head on over there and see that greater kudu to compare him to the lesser kudu size, along with other species of antelope. And of course, you can see our tallest giants, the giraffes. In fact, if you head on over to the giraffe feeding platform, you can get an up close and personal look at their 18-inch long purple tongue. This tongue is also completely prehensile, so if you guys decide to head on over there and feed them a snack, just probably wrap that around your fingers. That's a way to say thing. As we move along the southern coast of Africa, we're going to pass by two different habitats. The first one has our mandrills in it. That's the largest species of monkey, and we have 2-year-old Obi, who lives in there with his mother Saffron and adopted father Jax. And I recommend getting a closer look from the ground to see the beautiful colors they have on their faces. And if you stop by the windows on the side of their habitat, Obi and Jax like to sit on the other side and check you guys out too. The last animals you guys are going to be able to see are the best dressed birds that we have here. They are the African black-footed penguins. They are also known as jackass penguins because all of them of a donkey. Unfortunately, they have lost 90% of their populations in just about 10 years